What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing Hero back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here with the LIONES Defense War Season 2, and I'm going to be explaining how you want to go about the fight, whether it's, fusing up the gear and what kind of characters to bring. I'm going to be talking about all that in today's video, so if you guys do enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. We are on the road to that 51,000 subscribers. I definitely do appreciate the support on the channel, guys. Now, with that out of the way, man, let's hop in, and let's just kind of give you guys a little bit of a demo real quick, and then we'll talk about my actual run and how I went about it as well, because I'll obviously show you guys my full clip of me getting all the way to the very end. I think I finished at around round 98, so I didn't actually fully clear, guys, but I know for a fact that my strategy that I'm giving you guys will actually allow you to be able to do that. So yeah, starting off with the team recruitment section. So for this section on seasonal heroes, you only need one seasonal hero. This was something that I didn't even notice in my initial run that I did, so I definitely could have dropped these two characters and I still would have kept that plus 50 from just having just alpha, let's say. So you can see the moment you put on one of the seasonal units, you get plus 50 on top of the base amount that they're giving. So it is very, very important that if you pull one of the Eminence and Shadow units, you bring at least one of them on the team just as a stat stick. Even if you're not going to use them, just bring it just so that you get the defensive war funds, right? In my actual run, I didn't know that it was you only need one. I thought you could maybe stack it up. That's why I put all three. But yeah, I mean, literally, effects do not stack when entering multiple seasonal heroes. You only need one. So right here, these extra slots right here, guys, could have easily have been extra goddess characters to fill out my team. Because there was parts in the run where if I had another goddess character lined up there, that would have been insane. If I had because there was a few times in my run where Elad died, Margaret died, I could have definitely slotted in Red Tarmiel, Sariel right there, and that would have been really good. So yeah, that's pretty much how you want to go about the team recruitment, guys. So yeah, again, you're gonna have one team that you're gonna focus on, and then the rest of the characters here are just gonna be your stat sticks, right? So getting you the extra defensive coins. So again, Shadow's here for the coins. You bring Tarmiel and Sariel for the support for goddesses if you need them, right? If you have anyone die on your main team, and then a character like Mazino here just have the shield. I usually run Mazino just in case you have another team you can kind of run. If I was running humans as well, then you can run Mazino. But yeah, I mean, again, just kind of bring characters for points. And then you can see here, these characters right here, since they were all LR guys, they gave 11 coins each versus a character like Eli, who is 6 out of 6 as well, but because she's not in LR, she only gives 10. So right here, you guys can't see the actual amounts because I click load in here. Let me actually reset it so you can see it, so it's easier to understand. But if we actually do just reset here, and then when I start it up again, you'll see here that LRs cost 11, and then regular characters at 6 out of 6 only cost 10. So you do get an extra 4 coins on this bottom row, which I just like to slot in a bunch of LRs anyway, just for those extra points. So bear that in mind, guys. And then yeah, let's hop in and let's talk about how you want to go about it on the actual board here. So yeah, again, the way this is gonna work, guys, is you're gonna draw equipment for 7 each. And every time you draw equipment, it's going to land on a random tile here for each of your characters. You're going to have your first character, second character, third, fourth, and each of them are going to, get the stats according to what you draw, right? So just as an example here, I'm just going to spawn in a bunch of them, guys. And then what I'll do is I'll show you guys how you can actually optimize this and do this really good for you, right? So yeah, there we go. We filled out the board right here, and now we do have all of the kind of gear icons here. Now what you guys want to focus on is going to be the attack, the defense, and the HP nodes. So you can see if you click on the nodes here, guys, it'll say what type of gear set it is. So life, iron wall, and onslaught kind of slots there are going to be your most important ones, because they're going to give you the most amount of basic stats, as you're getting the set bonus for it, and you get the actual flat stat as well, which you would also get for the other ones. So you see on the recovery run, this is a recovery rate, right? You do get flat HP percent, but when you get a here, I'll show you guys, if you do it like this, if you get a set bonus, that's actually going to increase the amount of defense you are getting for your character. So just as an example here, if we go to Elat, you can see our defense right now is 886, and this is with the 1 defense. Elat is slot 4. If I move this to right here, now when we click on Elat, 1,331. So the set bonuses do definitely matter, guys. And the basic stats, I would say, is the most important ones you could prioritize versus the other ones that you would get. So yeah, that's just pretty much how that works. So you could definitely get your set bonuses, but also you do want to start fusing them up. and whenever you fuse it up on a character, you're gonna see them get levels. So if I'm to do like, you know, I drag this one from Mael to Margaret, it's gonna level her up to level 2 and vice versa. So if I was to drag it onto Mael, it would level him up. So pretty much wherever you land it on is where you're gonna get the level up. So Melly's gonna get the level up. If I do here, it's gonna be the level up on Margaret, etc. guys. So that's how it's gonna work, and you're just gonna want to start building it up as long as you're able to get those merges pretty much right. So yeah, that's kind of how like the game mode works, just from like a base understanding of it, right? And you're just gonna keep doing this, right? You're just gonna keep doing it, and you're gonna start fusing them up, and then once you're done in set, guys, you're gonna click battle, and it's gonna send you into the fight. And this is where you're gonna let your account kind of just auto it for you, as there's really no way you can like actually control your team. You're just gonna kind of go through on your own. So you just press skip, it would go through the fight here with the boss, and you would see the results for what happened as you just kind of watch and see. This is why the like, in my opinion, Leone's defense is a little bit annoying, because it takes so long, right? This is only round 1, and there's 100 rounds of this, guys. Like, I don't know if it doesn't let me go all the way, but there's 100 rounds of this, man. So it's gonna definitely take you a while to get through it, but that's just something to, you know, kind of understand how the fights work and all that. This is how you're gonna want to go about it. So yeah, right here, after you beat the first boss, you're gonna get an enhance all lane spy +3. So everyone on the, you know, team right there is gonna get a increase. And then for the events right here, I personally do not prioritize round buffs, as they only last a certain amount of rounds, and they're not that crazy. If you get a round buff that's like 10 rounds and it's a really good one, like I think this one's actually pretty good, right? Because then you get a full heal, you get debuffs removed from you, and it's 10 rounds. So that's going to be 10 rounds right there. Same with this one right here. Like, I think the barrier one's also pretty good, but because we're rocking Melieli, we don't really need this extra barrier. We could really just go with the recovery run. But in general, guys, I don't really prioritize buffs that much, because they disappear over time, and I just don't think they're, you know, that crazy because of that. So yeah, just kind of bear that in mind, that I would say use most of your coins just for spawning in your equipment. And then also when you do unlock these slots, which, you know, it'll say right here around 20, around 40, that's when you're going to be able to start unlocking these 4 right here, and then these 4 right here. So yeah, that's pretty much how you want to go about the fight and the gist of, you know, the actual Leone's defense, guys. So what I'll do now is I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the clip here of my full run, where I went from round 1 all the way to 98. I pretty much explained how I went about it, and you guys can watch the gameplay to see, you know, exactly what moves that I did for my run. And yeah, I was able to get to round 93 or 90, I think it was 98 actually. And in terms of the shop, I pretty much cleared almost everything. I have what, 28 LR coins. I got all the gems, I got all this stuff right here. Like, I was able to get all the way here. So if you do one full run where you get all things done, guys, like if you get all the way to round 100, I think you are able to get all the LR coins, all the, you know, the gems and all that in one go. You don't have to do this like multiple times. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. So I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the actual run that I did. Hope you guys do enjoy the video, and let me know if this was helpful in the comment section below. But that's going to be it, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man. Enjoy the clip, guys.